Very excited here as you are joining me this Thursday night. We call it adult time. We love it. Can we get an amen?
Can I get an amen?
It's been a long week for me, and I'm here now. I'm home with the fam, chilling out with the 360ins. I think that's what I'm calling you now. I think I'm calling you the 360ins. It just came to me like some type of crazy dream.
I'm in a fountain.
Thank you, Figures. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Look at him coming in like a champ. Fingers timing it so good. Listen, we've been doing this a very long time. And so what if we're not recognized by this failing platform called YouTube? Thank you, Triple. Thank you. Thank you, Triple. I'm feeling YouTube. Trip Al's here. Love Trip. Love him. Absolutely love the man. Still working on this 3070 situation here, trying to upgrade the channel, trying to give you everything you guys need for this year, and doing the very best that I can do. As a father of two, thank you, Trip Al. You guys are increasing my life force. You guys are giving me bits in which I can, Bezos bits. I call them Bezos bits, Bezos bucks. You're giving me essentially what I need to survive: nutrients, vitamins, keeping me alive, feeding me. Thank you very much. I'm wasting away. All right, let's see what's on the platter for tonight here. Inside Star Citizen Underground Playground. All right, 16 minutes, digging the length. That's what she said.
Star Citizen is more than just a space game. As the work continues building out our first-person persistent unit.
What's up? Welcome to the fam. Grab your chicken soup. We have a new 360 in. We have a new 360 in. Can we get you? Hold on one second. I love when that happens. Dominating. One chicken soup member at a time.
Universe of sundry stunning star systems with planets and professions and possibilities in profusion, one might suspect that the strive is set solely on spreading space-wise. But for the tight team of dedicated developers on EU Sandbox 2, one of their maturing missions is to drill deep down, descending beyond and below the barren bottoms of the beneath, to originate and occasion ongoing opportunities for exciting.
Jared, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. And I love it.
And edifying experiences for everyone to enter, engage, and enjoy. Yeah.
So we're building a playground where every aspect of the Star Citizen universe game is we're building a playground for all of that's not all of it. We're building a playground for the... I've forgotten it already. What is it? This is so irritating.
This is why it's taking so long. Pepe, this is why it's taking so long.
Where? Can I maybe say it another way? Playground... potential... Every aspect. We're building a playground where every aspect of Star Citizen gameplay can occur.
All right.
Thank you. Nailed it. Hello, me again. Second time, but third time for this. Giving you a bit of an update on the underground facilities. So the first time you saw them was at CitizenCon last year. Ian was going through all the concept art. Then last time and first time you saw me, I was going through the planning and all those riveting Excel sheets. This time I'm showing you where we're at currently in production. We're midway through White Box, and you know, this for us is a good phase for locking down where we're at and where we want to go. It shows us that, you know, we can play the spaces and you'll see that they are quite big, but our intention is to fill them, and missions that we could have kind of go along the lines of, yes, you've got your delivery missions, but also, you know, maybe your seeking out and protecting a VIP. Maybe you're assassinating a VIP. Maybe you're doing a bit of a heist. Maybe you're just mining or resource collection. Basically, anything that exists currently in the Star Citizen universe and what's to come will also be in here. So try and keep that in mind when we're playing through the spaces. But aside from that, yes, everything is work in progress, so things will change. Just want to get that disclaimer out there now.
Come on!
But I hope you enjoy and seeing where we're up to. Okay, so here we are on Pyro 3. Now we'll just place the UGF here for the moment, just so we can test it on a planet and not worry about it accidentally going into the game before it needs to. And I'm going to take you in. Now, please ignore my flying skills. They're not the best. I'm just here for doing environments.
Starting to feel that way.
As you
starting
can
to feel
see,
that way, Limitless.
It's quite a large structure on the surface of a planet. There are hangars here.
Okay.
You can land on landing pads.
Very Halo.
We're thinking about how, the function of the place. So, as you can see, it's quite a formidable structure. Hangars on either side, landing pads, so you can move your cargo back and forth. But for us, we're going to just land, hopefully, on the top. Oh my god, I am really butchering this flight. Whoa, there we go. Okay, so let's get out of this high seas. Now, as we go in, like I said before, there's lots of work in progress stuff. There's going to be things clipping in and out. Try to look past that and to what it is we're actually showing. It is still work in progress at the end of the day. So right now we're just dismounting in front of our lobby. If we're on a planet with no atmosphere, we've got these airlocks that you can use to go into the main lobby area. And in we go. Okay, so we're in now, kind of our lobby we'll get into. Here it is. So this, when you first turn up to the UGF and your rep is, rock bottom, you're going to come here first. And this is kind of the introduction to whatever company owns the UGF. And you'll be getting some missions from in this place, but you can see it's quite going for that brutalist structure, but having all this glass kind of makes it so you can kind of let the outside in a way. And you can see by looking out these windows, we can kind of take a look at again, the expanse of the structure. And I think in the background over here, that is another UGF. So like I said, it's quite a big thing on the surface of the planet, which is awesome. So in here, this is not just a through space. We're going to have some offices on the back. And all of these, there's going to be some alternate routes that you can take, but we're building up all these spaces like it's a living, breathing area. Definitely more corporate focused on this top level. Now let's make our way down into the UGF itself, because that's what this thing's for. So you get the limbo elevator down, and that brings us to this kind of pedestrian entry area. And this is where we're going to have some weirdness, and then it clips into our main top of the elevator room, which you can see over there, which is lovely. Let's just make our way through. So this is the top elevator room. Again, there's kind of access to the outside, there's access to side rooms and other rooms from here. But essentially, this is where you're going to be in order to get downstairs. You have to come to a room like this. I'm just going to kind of walk you through it and go to our cargo office.
All I can think about is how I want one of these for my org. Like when I see this, I know this is, dude, this is like so far out. But when I see this stuff right here, I see it. I'm like, okay, NPCs. Okay, great. I love it. You know, fill it up with more. You know, we definitely need it. We definitely need the missions. I'm digging it. But every time I see stuff like this, I just think about, okay, when can I do this for my org? Like when can Plexus have something like this? You know, I want to have this level of ownership. I want to have a large organizational headquarters, man. Like I just want that. I want it. I want all of us to be walking around, chilling out, like trading and talking, having a good time, organizing missions from a base like this. That'd be awesome. Way far in the future.
Lots to do, lots of people milling about.
What I feel when I see
lots of space to, to do things. So in we go. So this is our version of our cargo office. So you'd get delivery missions from here. You could buy items. But a lot of our rooms are going to feature this kind of door with pedestrians on either side, and that's just so that we've got that kind of functionality throughout the space where, things will be moving around and really the pedestrians want to be out of the way type of thing. Let's just have a look into the space itself. Everything's controlled by this kind of observation tower. For us, we're going to head downstairs. And we can do that quite quickly on these kind of smaller pedestrian elevators.
All right. That's cool.
So away we go.
Heading down into the depths.
Now the depth of the, the first sub-level is going to change in every UGF. That's going to be procedurally generated, a lot like the rooms as well.
Wow.
And the elevator's just kind of moving back up. Now you could take the cargo elevator down, that's fine, but that's going to be fully automated, whereas these pedestrian elevators are going to be more independent, and faster as well. So you can see that disappearing up to the top.
Wow.
So this is our bottom of the elevator room. So again, nice big space, very functional. There's going to be, things loaded on and off. And then this gives us kind of access to the rooms, or the wings on either side, I should say.
The scale of this one room is larger than the actual entirety of the base that we saw in Star Atlas. You know what I mean? That's why when we were watching that video last week, I was saying, man, that is just so ridiculously small for a star base. This one room down here beats everything that we saw by like miles.
So as we release more content for this, you're going to get more expansive wings, different themes, that kind of thing. Now the doors here are a bit misaligned.
She's making
Again,
a song
work in progress.
called Walking Getting Coffee, or Long
This
Walk
is
to
a
Coffee
security
because of us.
checkpoint. So hopefully you've got the right credentials. You're going to get checked, you're going to get scanned. But what if you haven't got those credentials? Well, there are alternate routes in. Down here that you can see there's a little hatch, so maybe you're sneaking your way under the floor, or are you making your way over the top on piping? Multiple ways in. So again, we're in a bigger room now. In the white box, it's really good to just call out, yes, your alternate routes, yes, your main path, but also where can you get
Armored? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you here, man.
Rock, what's
we got
metal,
a video, I think, tonight or tomorrow.
what's
We're gonna watch
feature, what isn't. Because if we can call that out now, it means that we're giving people more information as they go into the next phase. Again, so this is just an example of a kind of maybe a rock room, which kind of just links two rooms together. Maybe there's some storage. Now, can I just jump over this because I forgot to put stairs in? Over to the other side.
What do you think? what do you think the devs are thinking every time they add new assets or new placeholders, right? Like, they're thinking to themselves, come on, Benoit, baissez jeu, please, help. Every time they keep adding and adding and adding, man, it's like, it's crazy. I love that they are, but man, whew.
And these are kind of our biggest doorways, but I'm not going to go down this, but we're going to have smaller doors into the space. So in here, it's kind of like, well, where do these lead? We're going to have to wait for that, I'm afraid. So that one up there, that's where you'd kind of navigate to each room through the ceiling. So we're back in that big room from before. Now, when the rooms are this big, we can do a bit more with them. So there's an area out the back here. There's, rooms and maybe even some control points. So what if this bridge, I know it's a little blurred over this chasm, what if you could retract that back and forth? What if it's not even there? How are you going to make your way across? That's not for me to decide, it's for you as the player when you're getting in and out to decide. But for the moment, we're just going to make our way through. Yeah, if you fall down there, you're probably going to die, so watch out for those kind of things. But there's still, hopefully you can find your way on these main routes. Some side rooms you could play, but then also, this bit's under construction now, but I wonder what it's going to be in the future. And, having all these spaces kind of to this level of detail, it's really rough, as you can see, but I'm walking around unhindered. I can step up and down this thing, can see where kind of a building might be or where we could have mission spawners, or maybe that's where you need to get to. You've got this main route, but we've also considered the alternate route. So if you're sneaking in, where can you go? And this is kind of predominantly, well, actually, having said that, there's pipes up there, so you could go from the ceiling or you could go underneath. And then how do you sneak around? What if people are down there and they spot you? You've got to contend with that. And then this is more of a hero room at the moment. This is like a warehouse. So this is same level of detail as the rest that we've just walked through, but the lighting's had a bit of a better pass on it. We're midway through this white box process at the moment. Things can change still.
Sharks with laser beams.
Maybe the alternate route is where that guy in red is down there, but if you fall down that one, you might end up breaking your legs. All of these containers, maybe the straddle frames are moving things around. Potentially, if you're on a mission where you want to steal something, maybe it's in one of those containers. Hopefully a big, working space, sandbox within a sandbox, you could say. What I do like about this room is that you've got these straddle frames, why not get onto the top of them and get to the cabin?
Arc.
Also,
Welcome
when you're in
to Star Citizen, by the way, bro.
the depths of the room, it's
You're
kind
in
of
for
like
one
you've
hell
got
of a
these
long,
big
long
piles
ride.
of crates.
Buckle up.
Maybe you're sneaking between them. Maybe you're rifling through the contents of one and then trying to get out. So there we go.
What's
That's
up,
where we're
Sergeant?
currently at.
How you
Like
doing,
I said,
buddy?
we're midway through White Box. We've got a bit of time left to polish these rooms up and get the rest done. We're more or less at about 17 rooms, and then each of those rooms will have 2 overlays. So plenty of content for this initial release. Hope you enjoyed it.
So, what did we learn this week? Well, we learned that the new underground facilities are making their way through the pipeline from concept to planning to white box with the intention to make their debut on the planets of Stanton and Pyro and beyond. That the procedural assembly of a multitude of room types will enable nearly every aspect of Star Citizen's current gameplay to occur inside them. And that even though they told me not spaceships, I'm never gonna not bet on the Star Citizen community. I believe in you. Now remember that Alpha 318 is available now to all players on OpenPTU, so check that out for more on Star Citizen's next major release. For Inside Star Citizen, I'm
Thank
Jared
you.
Huckabee. See you all here next week.
Luigi gifted our friend Nate from Elite Expeditionary. Thank you. Our friend Star Jump here. Guys, let me say, I'm very happy that you're here tonight. If you're watching on YouTube and this is a highlight for you, please push the like button, help the show out, help the channel out, perhaps push join. We will be having a giveaway in the month of March. I want to say we're doing a Liberator, thanks to Grizz. We're going to start those back up. We'll get this card working for my PC, or rather get my PC working for the card that Trip Out from Predator Mounts gave us. That was awesome. That's been interesting. But if you're watching on YouTube, definitely push the like button and help out the show. We are going into after party mode, everyone. Let's do this.